All right, guys, thank you for joining me again. Let's see if I can behave myself this time around. So let's get it started. All right, Donna, thank you for the 5x5. Dan Phillips, thank you for the 5x5. Amy, thank you for the RNN by R. Phone Grown, Raccoon Eyes, Joe, thank you for the 5x5. Teresa, Granite State, thank you for joining me. Angelwood, Uncle Prepper, the fuck is that? Grit and Grace, sorry. Elaine, Kaya, Maria, thank you for the 5x5. Spotted Fawn, Laura, Sojourner, Wild, thank you for the 5x5. Crow, Scott, Susan, Double Q's, sorry, thank you for the 5x5. Linda, Okikon, Agonizer, Stuck in the City Prepper, I like that one. Thank you for the 5x5. All Seeing Cats, Doreen, Lita, Henry, thank you for 5x5. Anna Star, thank you for the 5x5. Adriana, Michael, Water Tiger, thank you for the 5x5. Judy, thank you for the 5x5. Big John, Tristan, thank you for the 5x5. Teresa and Eric, thank you for the 5x5. All right, so guys, of course, the inevitable is going to happen this year in regards to the election. There's a lot of rumors going around about what's going to happen or what could happen. I am hoping for neither of those scenarios to happen, but if they do, shit's going to get crazy. Maverick, NJ, Matt, thank you for the 5x5. Rev Rebel, Simpler Times, thank you for the 5x5. Agonizer, thank you for the arm by Ticket, and Courtney, thank you for the 5x5. So, with that, guys, sorry, I just saw somebody. Joey, thank you for the 5x5. So, with that, so there's two scenarios. One scenario I spoke about last week. And that scenario was Robert F. Kennedy throwing his hat in the ring. Or rather, not throwing his hat in the ring. Sorry, keeping his hat in the ring. And wrecking shop by taking electoral college votes away from both presidents, or both Biden and Trump. Sorry. So if he does that and nobody reaches 270, that creates a problem, and it goes to Senate. Now, if it goes to Senate, they get to choose. States get to throw their electoral college back in. So the Senate gets the vote who they want. They have to go to the states and now ask the states again for the electoral college. If they get it again, certain states can change their electoral college votes. So if they voted for Trump, they can now switch it to Robert F. Kennedy. If they voted for Biden, they can now switch it to Trump, so on and so forth, right? So anyway, with that can create a problem, and undoubtedly, not undoubtedly, but if that happens, without a doubt, Trump is out. And then it's down to Biden and or Robert F. Kennedy. Now, I think Robert F. Kennedy is a plant, if you ask me. I don't like the guy. I liked what he was saying in the beginning, but now he's starting to sound like a real fucking... he's starting to sound like himself. His true colors are starting to come out. With that, guys, if his true colors are starting to come out, that is not a man you want to run for president. And he's going to create chaos. Teresa said 138 days to go for the elections. So that's one scenario. Another scenario is an event happens. Not sure what event. Whether that's another pandemic or some kind of attack that they've been warning us about for the last year and a half, 2 years now. And the Christopher Wray and now the Port Authority Chief of Security is stating that something is undoubtedly going to happen very soon. So now they're they are talking about this a lot more frequently. And if something on a big scale happens, that can stop the election, and he can enact some kind of emergency power. Somebody said it earlier today in my one of my videos in the comment section. Some kind of emergency power. One of you guys are going to put it in the chat. He can invoke that and now essentially delay indefinitely. He could delay indefinitely the election and stay in power. Now, the other issue is Biden is not fit to run. It is more evident every day, guys, that he is not with it anymore. I mean, he's been gone for a while, but it is getting worse every day. There is no way this debate is going down. They could pump him up whatever they want. They could put him on bed rest for the next 2 weeks or a week, whatever it is. They could put him on bed rest. It's not going to make the difference. He is far gone. He's gone. Whatever experimental treatment they had him on is no longer working. Not an executive order. There's another. There's a Power Act. Somebody said it, and I've heard it before. And the War Power Act. Thank you, Laura. The War Power Act. He can enact that, and that comes with martial law and a lot of other shit. Anyway, Trump. Biden he's toast. He is toast, without a doubt. And he cannot run. I mean, dude, he's wandering off while talking to people. He's stopping in mid-sentence and like, yeah, you know, the other day I was walking to, and turns around and walks away. A guy fell out of a sky, for Christ's sake, a skydiver. And the Italian prime minister had to grab him and, you know, have his attention back on the skydiver. Obama had to walk him off the stage, holding his hands. So he can't run. Now, what they could do is, in the next couple of weeks, the War Power Act, Biden steps down, Kamala Harris takes over, which Kamala Harris is admitting it with her eyes and her body language that she is not ready for the power that she's going to take. She's not. She can't handle that shit. The bitch can't even handle vice presidency. She couldn't even handle the border. She was anointed the border guard czar. Sorry, they're like, this bitch, I bequeath you the border, and she couldn't even fucking handle that. So she's going to take on an entire country. Thank you. She needs to go back to sucking dick under a desk. That's what she has to go back to. She's good at that. She should start an OnlyFans. Well, maybe not anymore, but back in the day she could have got away with an OnlyFans. But she definitely needs to start rubbing cock in her face because she's no good at anything else. You know, maybe making a sandwich. I'm pretty sure she's bad at that too. But my point, guys, is that we're in trouble. No matter how you slice this election, we're in trouble. Now, if this election runs smoothly and Trump gets into office, I have a feeling, a bad feeling, that Trump's going to stab us in the back hard. And I mean, when I mean stab us in the back, he's not only going to twist the knife, he's going to pull the knife out and replace it with a dildo and fuck us in the back with that dildo. I think he's going to do something very off color, not him. And if he does, I have a theory behind that. And no, not that he's a lizard people, because the lizard people right now are laughing at us. Look at these morons. They were wearing masks. We told them to stay home, and they did it all. Whatever. The lizard people thing is pretty funny. Every time I hear someone talk about the lizard people, I'm like, dude, if that is true, we're fucked. But in light of it not being true, you know, I don't entertain it wholeheartedly, but I could see some of the allure and why people believe in it, you know. Yeah, we're definitely in trouble. No matter how you swing it, we're fucked. You know. Joe was like, Trump's a plant too. I thought Trump wasn't a plant when he first ran, but I think he's gonna fuck us. I just have this bad feeling. I don't think anybody's for us anymore. Susan's like, what is my what? My Gregory Hines? What is that? I don't know what that means. Trajectory? Is that what you're asking? My integrity? My vagina. I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what that means. What is your category? I don't know what that means. Susan. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Behaving is overrated. Yeah. That's for sure. Well, we shall see, man. We shall see where this goes. I don't like where any of this is going. But I also think, guys, that I also think that we're theory. Oh, theory. Sorry. Oh, the theory is something with his family. That's all I'm going to say for now, because I don't want to go missing just yet. But it has something to do with his family. And I think the powers that be have major pull. And if the family is threatened, he is going to switch gears like you've never seen anybody switch gears. So there is that. Something to think about. That's all. I'm not saying that is the case. I'm just saying there's something to think about. I always put things in the back of my head. I overthink a lot of shit. I overthink way too much. I overthink to a point where it gets me in trouble a lot. Right? So I'm trying to not overthink as much, but I think of too many theories. I have too many things going on. And so some of it makes sense. Some of it is outlandish. But outlandish can sometimes be the right answer. Sometimes, not all the time. Thunderdog, you're 100% right on Trump. I hope I'm not. I'd rather say that. I know, again, with Biden, he's done. He's toast. But they're trying to cover him. And the crazy shit is, guys, here's the crazy shit about Biden. This is what's really, 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 really crazy about Biden. Biden is evidently sick. He's gone. He has dementia and or Alzheimer's. And yet his wife is now speaking up for him more, which I've never seen a first lady do. Like, not in this abundance. She is on somebody's talk show host every week trying to push him. But he is wrong. Sojourner, Occam's razor. Yeah. Sometimes the simplest explanation is often the right explanation. I agree. But, yeah, Tristan was like, hey, sir, you're under arrest. You've had too much to think. Yeah, that's often my case. I think too much sometimes. That's my issue. But Cece, Trump used to be a businessman. He is now a politician, as he is thinking more like a politician these days, right? He's moving more like a politician these days. And yes, I get it. You have to if you want to be elected. That's that makes sense. But I don't know, man. I just have a bad feeling. That's all. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying I'm right. You know, I'm not going to be like, yo, nigga. Nope, I'm not going to say all that shit. I'm not saying I just have a bad feeling. That's all. And I hope I'm 1,000% wrong. You know, I'm not going to be like, I told you so. You know, I like to say I told you so when it comes to the arm ticket, but not this, because this is dangerous. Because this guy's can ultimately lead to civil war, or at the very least, revolution. Which I'm hoping for a revolution. Because at least with a revolution, you got people on your side. You even got the knuckleheads and the transgender idiots on your side with a revolution. With civil war, that's just bad all the way around. But we shall see, man. We shall see where this goes. But this isn't going good. That's all I know. I just know that this is very bad. This is the worst election in the history of elections coming up. And Stray Kitten. Yeah, like I said, I hope I'm wrong about Trump. Like I said. He goes, I think you're wrong. You could be right. Jonathan Hughes, you will not. You will not what? Complete sentences, guys. I am not a fucking code breaker. I can't break these 1-2 word codes you guys leave. No, you're not. What the fuck does that mean? Elaborate, Jonathan Hughes. Appreciate it. Hey, when you guys like, you know, with the code words there, like, don't do it. Don't do what? I said 8,000 things between now and when that popped up on my screen. Thank you. Appreciate it. Victor Black says no civil war. I don't know. You know, and Victor, yes, there's a side of me that doesn't agree to a civil war only because, guys, we're comfortable. We are a comfortable people. We only have Trump. Okay. All right. That don't make any sense, but all right. We're a comfortable nation. We are kept comfortable so that we don't revolt. When people are restless, when people have idle hands, which we don't, when our mind is racing about a million other things, how to keep your fucking daughter off the stripper pole, and how to keep your son from sucking dick, and how to keep your kids from committing suicide because of social media, how to keep your kids from fucking being anorexic and or bulimic. When you have all of these things on your mind, and how are you going to make money and make ends meet, these are the problems we have. So with that, guys, we're definitely up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, and we're definitely, and listen, the world is watching. The world, I think, is going to watch this election a lot closer than any other election. A lot closer. All right, and a revolution or civil war, like I was saying, we're too comfortable. And when you make people comfortable, when you keep people entertained, YouTube, Netflix, video games, people don't want to leave that comfort zone. That is why they tell you being comfortable is okay. Leaving your comfort zone is dangerous. They tell you that. But then there are other YouTube channels that say leave the comfort zone. Leaving the comfort zone means, guys, that we have to do some shit to change what's currently going on. All right. Okay, Jonathan Hughes, that makes more sense. Jonathan says Trump is going to switch gears. He says I'm wrong about Trump going to switch gears and going after all these people in Congress and in the House who have screwed us over. Again, Jonathan, that's not up to Trump. That's up to us. We need to be in the streets going after them, not sitting idly by, comfortable playing video games. We need to be mixing it and stirring it up, not Trump. Trump shouldn't be Trump is our representative, not the guy to do the work. We should be doing the work by doing the hard shit that they don't want us to do, which is being out there in the streets and fucking taking names and kicking dicks in the dirt and ripping off breasts if they're a fucking female politician. That's what we need to be doing. And then we need to have Trump, presidents like Trump backing our moves. That's what needs to be. That's what needs to happen. But it's not, because we want to sit here and be comfortable. We shall see, man. We shall see where this goes. If you guys don't mind, get the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. I don't give a shit. Just hit something. Hit it with your dick. Lick it with your tongue. I don't care. Ladies, hit it with your nipples. Both breast out. Do something. Just hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Helps out with the algorithm. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Believe it or not, like every now and again when I'm about to go to sleep, I'll play a video game or two. But then in the middle of a video game, I'll have an idea, put the video game down, and start writing out a show. So I can multitask, thank God. But there are people who can't. Like, I don't have an Xbox or whatever here in the home, because if I did, I would you would never see me on YouTube again. I would probably not go to work. The video games are distracting, and these video games are sick. I mean, they are fucking out of control. Out of control. I'm just like the graphics, the way they move, the shit they do. I'm like, yo, that's some shit. And then I stop myself from saying I want to get that, because they are addicting games, and I don't want to be a part of that community. But I will play on my iPad, and I will, not on my phone, just my iPad. I have 2 games I play on the iPad, and that's when I have time, But those are wind down games, so that my brain's not racing 1,000,000 miles a fucking minute, Trust the Q plan. And she goes, Calamity show. Nikki, I'm gonna behave myself on Calamity's show. I'm not gonna talk like this on there. I couldn't, I mean, like, because I'm in somebody else's house, if you will, right? So I'm not gonna bring my wrecking ball to her show. That would be a bad idea, Tetris. Tetris is a good game to keep your brain functioning. Those are good games. Those brain thinking games. Those are really good for people of our age. Keeps you sharp. right? When I play these Call of Duty games, it keeps me sharp. My eye-hand coordination is so much better now. I used to play like an old man in that game. Now I could cycle through my weapons and get the target even faster now because of eye-hand coordination. I see a guy coming around the corner. I hear him. Now I'm thinking, pull out the fucking the sidearm because we're close distance, and and shoot the bad guy. Like, it actually does help. Believe it or not, video games do help, especially those that keep your brain guessing and thinking and moving fast. But you also have to know when to turn it off. Hudson Valley just text me something interesting. Let's see where this goes. No shit. So Hudson Valley Prepping just texted me. I guess it's on this channel. A chat summary auto-generated experiment. So YouTube's been doing this auto generation AI bullshit. So this is what it reads. People are concerned about the rising political tension and the potential of a third world war. The importance of survival and prepping for a potential societal collapse. Several comments related to the 2024 presidential election and express support for former Trump 2024. That is fucking crazy. This popped up on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival's screen. No kidding. All right, hold on. He gave me more. All right. People are expressing their thoughts about a variety of topics, including the upcoming presidential election, economy, and preparing for emergencies. Chat summary. Huh. I got to look more into that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for pulling that up. That's crazy. And yo, listen, I might not be on here much longer. I seriously believe there's a hammer going to drop, and it's going to drop on a lot of channels like this. I think that I don't think it's looking good for us with 2025, guys. Obviously, if they shut the channel down, I will come back with a fucking another channel. But still, yeah, man, they're gonna kick us in the dick sooner or later. 2 different ones. There's all chat. One is top chat. That's interesting. I play Diablo. Yeah, I like my Call of Duty. Like I said, it didn't dawn on me until I was playing with my son when he was fucking cycling through his weapons so fast. I'm like, how the fuck? And I'm getting frustrated and arguing with fucking kids. It's fucking kids cheating. And I just learned how to play better. That's all. I just learned how to play better. That's all. So I do find the allure with these games sometime. Yes, Laura, you'll see me on Rumble. I'll just go on Rumble. That's all. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see where this is going to go. I'm definitely not going to play it safe. I'm definitely going to ride that line. If not, I'm going to be a habitual line stepper and step over that line. But we'll see. We'll see when we cross that line. But yeah, man, it's definitely going to be an interesting election, to say the least. There's going to be a lot of interesting shit to go down. I am curious as to what's going to go down. Listen, guys, everybody has their theories. Everybody has their theories. You got guys that are like, I hope you're wrong about Trump. I hope I am. People are telling me I'm wrong. I hope I am. All right? The word has been that by 2025, January, YouTube is going to be taken away. Oh, well. That's why I'm trying to make my photography business grow. Jonathan, no, I did not serve in the military. I was too much of a pussy. No, I didn't serve. Don't get me wrong. I've tried. I did the signing process, but it didn't work out for me. Especially with having an arrest, it didn't work out. So, such is life. They want moldable minds, and I'm not a moldable mind. Flown Grown put in, quality may vary. Multiple streamers and viewers are talking about video games. Okay, he put that in there. Either he put that in or the chat summary came up. That the auto-generated chat summary is an experiment. Flown Grown, did you put that up, or did that really come in the mix? Yes, but I am on Rumble, guys. So if you're looking to You're looking to go over there. The only thing about Rumble is I don't know. Grit and Grace, how's the photography business going? It's going slow. It's going slow. There's some people who just started and they're killing it, and I've been in it for a while and I'm having a hard time. I don't know why. So I have to. I have a buddy. It's a chick. I'm shooting her Friday, and she's been picking up some decent work. So I got to ask her what she's doing, and maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm too hard, or maybe it's the name, the Angry Lensman. I don't know. It's Angry Lensman Media. We shall see. I'm getting inquiries, but I'm not getting any follow-through. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. But I'm getting work, but just not as much as I want to. So I'm hoping by the end of this year, I'm like, I'm swimming in fucking photography jobs. But whatever. Okikon, you can't see some of my work. You can see it on the Angry Lensman YouTube channel or the Angry Lensman Media Instagram page. If on YouTube, I'm the Angry Lensman Media on YouTube as well. I am behind. I have to post some pictures from Tennessee on there as well. I'm using the community board to post pictures, and then I'm using shorts to put up some of my videos. Or shorts, if you will. Actually, I have a couple shorts that I got to put up. But other than that, yeah, I'll be putting those up. Actually, tonight, I'll be putting up a bunch of videos or shorts and videos up there. Need a revamped website? I know a guy. Hudson Valley, yeah. I got to find out what I'm doing wrong first and then. Jose is asking what kind of photography jobs? Weddings, boudoir. Boudoir is a hard one to get into, because most females want another female shooter. Makes sense, but that one I had like 1 or 2 gigs with that. I actually had a practice gig with that, and then I had a gig with it before COVID. Before COVID, I was doing great, and after COVID, it was shut down. But weddings, portraits, and headshots. Headshots are really easy. They're good to do. They take no time to fix, Shut up and smile, and they smile and they take a picture and then that's it. If you're not on Instagram, I'm posting my pictures on the Angry Lensman Media on YouTube. So you just head over there. I'm not showing my nuggets. Yeah, but boudoir is not nudes. And a lot of people are like, I don't want to show my titties. I'm not showing your titties. You're dressed in lingerie and you're dressing up for yourself or your husband or your girlfriend or whatever the fuck it is, But some people don't. And other people, they're like, yo. There are guys like, I want you to shoot me in my underwears. Fucking no. That is a hard no. Because the one thing about shooting women is women are fucking sexy, beautiful, and I can work with that. I know what I want to see in a woman when she's like, on the bed or on a couch, laid out. Is she smiling for a portrait or a headshot? I know what I want to see out of a chick. I don't want to see a guy in his fucking banana hammock talking about, hey, take a picture of me. No. Well, thank you. So that's why I can't do, guys. Like, for example, doing gay weddings. I would have a hard time shooting guys. Because I understand a couple. I understand a man and a woman. I understand what that needs to look like. I can relate to that. I can't relate to 2 guys. And part of photography is relating with your subjects and relating with the scene or seeing something and go, man, that's beautiful. I need to take a picture of this. I can't relate to street photography as much. I suck at it, actually. So I don't do it as much. I try, but I can't relate to it. So even though I live in the city, I don't have an eye for it. So I don't do it. I do not have an eye for 2 guys, holy matrimony, holding hands and going, we love each other. I can't do it. So I would have a hard time. Would I try it? Yes, I would give it a shot. I would give it a gay wedding a shot. I know I don't have an eye for it, so it would be hard for me. Like when you do a woman and a guy, the woman lays her head on the guy's chest, looks at the camera, looks away, looks at his chest, puts her head in his chest. Those are good shots. But when you do 2 dudes, a dude putting his head into a guy's chest just doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right. So I would have a hard time with it, But yeah. My photography's tasteful. I don't do trash. I do have a friend who wants to do some trashy shoots, and I'm like, I don't know, but because she's a friend, I would do it for her, but I wouldn't put that in my portfolio. You know, I wouldn't be like, yo, guys, look what no. But if she wanted to do some shitty shit, it's for her. I would do it, but I wouldn't put it in my portfolio. You know. Yeah, pet photography is another one I wouldn't dive into, and babies, newborns, I wouldn't dive into that. I don't have. Not only do I not have the eye for it, I have a low tolerance for fucking infants. So unless it's mine or maybe my kids when they have kids, you know. But I wouldn't be able to feed people. Yeah, no sports. I do sports. With my kids. My son's mother, she lives in Connecticut, and she has a son that's in football, lacrosse. I would absolutely try that. And there's money in it, I heard. No porn. No, it's just like it's not porn, but it's not it's not something I'll put in my which I do food photography for a hobby. I'll take like like soups and shit and yogurts and dress them up and the angry porn. Yes, the angry porn. Shut up and spread your legs. Like that kind of shit. Don't do anything for a woman. If you question it, that's not the right person. No, it's a friend. So I will do a favor for her because I know what she wants. So that's easy. Jonathan I'm talking to. That's easy for me. I know exactly what she wants. And I know what kind of shots she's looking for. But I wouldn't put that in my portfolio. I wouldn't be like, hey, no. But boudoir shots, I would put in my portfolio. And with boudoir shots, I will always have a female on deck with me. So I wouldn't do it alone. That's the one important thing about boudoir shots is that you need to have a female there with you. So you make the other female feel comfortable, right? You're like, yes, I have an assistant. It's either going to be the wife or my son's mother out in Connecticut if it's a shoot out there. If it's here in the city, it could be a couple of my female friends that I know. But I'm not gonna do it on them all. Or if she has a husband coming, even better, right? You try to be responsible because you do not want to shit where you eat when it comes to these kind of work, this kind of work, right? You want your business to grow. You can't start banging the fucking clients. In my older days, that was okay. I thought it would have been fine. In my younger days, my older days, absolutely not. You do not fucking shit where you eat. Simple. You don't bang the clients because you ruin your, especially if she wants to come back for more shoots. You're gonna take the CPR. For, I guess, a grit and grace. You're right about that. No, I did not get fired again from the FDNY. I'm still working. It's just that's a side hustle, the photography shit. Here's the other problem with photography. Here's the big problem with photography. It's expensive. And every time I open up an app or an email, there's a new camera I want to buy. That is the downside of photography. There are two cameras I want. And I'm holding back from getting them because it's going to be a fucking pain. They're expensive. One camera is $7,000, the other one is about $8,000, and that's not even including the lens. And that's an entirely different animal, that camera. He's not doing. There's a gay guy who shoots boudoir, and that's the other thing too. Boudoir for gay guys and women, shoe in. Somebody like me, it's hard. It's hard to get into. Falcon, there is money in photography if you know what you're doing. Feathers, yes, I am tired. I am a little tired. Run down, man. It's going back to work shit. Not a great idea. No, I enjoy it. I enjoy being back in the firehouse, back in the fire truck. I enjoy it. I enjoy breaking shit. That's fun. That's always fun. I enjoy getting cursed at by people. Fuck you. And I'm like, I'm a firefighter. I'm not a cop. This isn't fucking, fuck the police moment. The 8K helium camera? Yes. Those are good, Jonathan. But yo, the Granite Graces. It's the Sony. What is it? The Sony A1. That's one, and then the other one is the Phase 1. There's a Phase 1 camera that's a little bit within my reach. So Phase 1 camera, they have a camera that's $32,000. I'm like, Hasselblad, thank you. Harold said I ended up buying a Hasselblad. Yes, the Hasselblad is it? No, Phase 1 is the app. So Hasselblad is the camera that I want, but they have a Hasselblad. I think it's the X, like 1 or some shit, or the RX1 or the HX1. They have like a lower end, and that's $8,000. Hasselblad has a higher end camera. That's $32,000. That's expensive. That camera I don't want, because the one that the lower end one, I could take that on wildlife shoots and shit like that. I also do wildlife. I'm getting into wildlife shoots, rather. Firefighter calendar photography. No, thank you. No, thank you. I would definitely, you know what's funny? With all of these photography tours in the forest now, not one person has caught a fucking Bigfoot photo. But somehow, everybody keeps catching Bigfoot pictures on their fucking phones. Like, you got all these 8K cameras and telephoto zoom lenses and no one's catching Bigfoot? Calling bullshit. Calling bullshit. But yeah. Blue Vandal. Yeah, I've been flying drones for years now. Years. But DJI is having a problem with senators here in the United States. They're about to shut down the DJI drones permanently. So now I have a fucking $1,600 drone that I can't fly anymore. Go fucking figure that out. Listen, hackers will figure out a way that I can fly and I will still be able to, but Falcon, can I afford the camera? Can I afford the Sony A1? Yes, but I'm waiting for the A2 to come out. The Hasselblad I can't afford, but I have to give up my firstborn. And he's 25 years old and nobody wants him right now. He says, I have to use my phone as a cheap-ass computer. I wanted, you know what? Did somebody just fucking... I got him. He said, I got him to rant about Bigfoot. Yeah, you did. You won. Pinup girls. I wouldn't mind doing pinup girl photos. I wouldn't mind doing that. I live in a neighborhood where there's a lot of fucking good-looking women, but the pinup shit, I have to draw out a plan. Even if you do something like that, you need a plan. Mike, I'm in on that one. I'm in on hunting for Bigfoot. And we should start a small YouTube documentary looking for Bigfoot. The 3 idiots in the forest looking for Bigfoot. Somebody's going to get raped, eaten, and beaten up. Not in that order. So, yeah, but that would be interesting. Put your phone on airplane mode before you fire up the drone. I have had that problem, Rick Mavic. I had a phone call come in, but the drone stays in place. And if it cuts off completely, it comes back to you. But hopefully hackers will figure out a way how to circumvent the DJI shutdown, and I can still use my drone. So I'm not worried about it too much. But, yeah, so anyway, guys, we went off the rails. We went off the rails, sorry. Went to photography talking Bigfoot. But, yeah, I'm going to go off the air in another 2 minutes. Yes, the Washington Heights Latinas. Yo, some of the women out here, woof. Trouble. Again, this is why you have to have a female present when you shoot these photos, so that trouble doesn't start. So there is no trouble. I don't want any more kids. I'm out on that shit. I'm out on running around a little fucking angry prepper. Out on that shit. Do not want another child. So at least if you have a fucking female present here, none of that shit will happen. And again, you want people to come back, and you don't want people to motherfuck your name. That's the more important thing. You want to stay busy in an industry that you don't want to fuck up. You don't shit where you eat. Simple as that. You know, I try to keep it real simple for people when they're like, but boudoir shoots, you could end up, no. I want to make money. I want to take good pictures. That's what I like. I want to stay there. I don't want to fuck it up. Anyway, guys, enough of the photography rant and what you call it. Tomorrow we'll have a double header as well. I will be on Calamity Girl's YouTube channel at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I will see you guys. Laura's like, what's Calamity Girl's channel? Just type in Calamity Girl because I don't have a link. I'm going to get the link from her tonight so I can post it on the community board. I'll post it on community board tonight on the Angry Truth and Angry Prepper. Other than that, guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you for dealing with my bullshit. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the essentially triple header tomorrow night. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And no, Johnny Bravo, the 4K shooting overheating has been solved in a lot of the cameras with an update, Johnny Bravo. But all right. Enough. Good night.